So this episode is going to be called Focus on Exponential. Now, what is exponential? Now, exponential is like how fast can something grow based on what you put into it. Now, when I say something is just a concept. You can be like money. You can be like skill. You can be like asset. Like skill creates money. And with that skill, it determines how exponential something is. Right? So if you go to school to be a diesel mechanic and you're making 50K, what's exponential is how much someone is selling based on what's the most exponential that's being produced. You see what I'm saying? Like, let's just say you go to the military, right? So you go to the military and you become a diesel mechanic. But you're a mechanic. Like the exponential is the war, right? That's what's the most exponential because salary is only exponential based on what's being used from that salary. So if you take 10% and you put it in a stock that goes up 10 million percent, then that was the most exponential in that scenario, right? So if you learn a skill that can grow something exponentially, then you just created exponential, right? So if you can make someone 2 million, if you have the skill, so let's just say you paid $10,000 in education to learn to make someone $2 million. So if you paid $10,000 and you're charging $30,000 to make them $2 million, that skill was exponential, right? But it may have took you longer to learn, but it was more exponential. It created a mass amount of exponential. It was exponentiality. I made that word up. So exponentiality. So with that mindset, you can just look down a rabbit hole of everything you see. So you can be like, okay, I see a Burger King. So you think cows, you think bread. Okay, how much is this? And then you think, okay, grocery stores. What if they're not making a profit? It's exponential, but it's based on, okay, bubble gum goes down. Now, cows are going down, so spaghetti goes up. You see what I'm saying? So if you think exponential, then you can increase your likelihood of getting rich because you're thinking exponential. That's why the stock market is so huge, because it's literally creating exponential on levels of exponentiality, meaning you're studying Amazon based on how exponential it is, or everything in it is exponential. So for instance, take Dogecoin, right? How exponential is Dogecoin? It's exponential because it's at 1 cent. But what is it backed by? Nothing. So you're betting on Tesla because it's a car company. So you're betting on exponential based on exponential. That's why the stock market is big, because you're taking levels of exponentiality in different levels. So you're saying, okay, this might go up 100% tomorrow on this stock, but why is it going up? If it's just a pump, it's still exponential because you're going to make money. So it's still exponential. But if you're going based on what the company is doing, and you're like, okay, that what the company is doing is not exponential, so it's not going to go up. So you're still betting on exponential. Like I think it's a lot of value in thinking that way, because I just think about how I'm gonna do another episode called the cost of skill. Like skill is exponential. Like anything that you learn, we talked about mastery, right? Putting 10,000 hours into something. If you put 10,000 hours into something, even if you're broke, you can just think of something that's exponential within 10,000 hours, and it's just going to grow based on the level of exponentiality. But it's still your discernment to see how exponential was that. Then you put it 10,000 hours and then you just judged wrong, right? Or you can just stack skills of exponentiality. That's all college is. That's all your university is. You're just stacking exponential skills. And like based on your judgment determines how much you're going to make, pretty much. It's your judgment of exponentiality. So you say, okay, I want to be a diesel mechanic. I want to be a welder because they make $100K. And I can hire other welders. But how likely am I to get into a company that's going to let me manage welders and learn how you see? Like, you can't just say that because you're just, like, what if your fucking eyeballs, what if you go blind? You know what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't thinking too exponential. You would think, you know what I'm saying? You misjudged exponentiality. But the person who judges exponentiality the best is going to make the most money. Like, take Warren Buffett, for example, right? I don't think the Warren Buffett shit is real. But I'm just saying, I'm just taking that story in quotes. I'm taking that story and I'm putting it in perspective. You take a penny, he doesn't have a car, he just saves up over time, compound interest. He's betting on exponentiality because he's saying, okay, I'm not going to get a car. I know there's going to be gas. I know there's going to be spending. I'm just not going to spend over time, and it's just going to grow. And he drinks soda and play the stock market. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like you can try to do that, but come on, like that's what everybody tries to do. So it's easy to sell that if you done it. You know what I'm saying? But you can't sell that shit? You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to start a Berkshire or Hathaway or something. You know what I'm saying? Because the stock market is exponential, but it's too volatile to determine how the snowball, right? It's still casino, but real estate is more snowball. But if you go casino with real estate, you can win, but you can lose, right? As well. But the more snowball you think with real estate, the more likely you're going to win. That's why, they didn't have Shopify. And, you know what I'm saying? What else? What other ways, like, this era of people get rich quickly? Shopify, affiliate marketing. I'm just trying to think of ways you get rich online. Not like make money. I mean, like, get rich. So, Shopify, drop shipping, affiliate marketing, scamming. Unfortunately, scamming. People get rich scamming. But I don't get into that. Like, I don't even hire scammers. Like, if somebody came to me and was like, hey, I want to build a Shopify store. And I'll be like, what kind of history do you have? I'm going to do another episode on this called The Scammer Customer. The Scammer Customer. I'm going to do that next. The Scammer Customer. I'm going to start it now, though. So, no, I'm going to wait. So, let's just say somebody, scamming. I'm trying to think of another way people get rich online. Crypto. I don't even like saying crypto. Stock market. Because people get rich in crypto through the stock, not through the crypto. Because if people got rich through crypto, then how? How? Like, the only way you can get rich in crypto is through the market, the stock. It's not through the technology. Like, nobody is starting like their own game and learning how to generate enough stake to make $1 million a month through Bitcoin. Like, nobody is doing that. And even if they do, like, they won't tell nobody. Like, they're not going to get on YouTube, yeah, I built this. They're going to get the fuck out and go somewhere. Because that's rare. Yeah, it's people trying to do it. It's people trying to do that shit. Like, even when you talk about Bitcoin mining and all this shit, it's like, come on, bro. Like, you talking about Bitcoin mining? Like, people who mine Bitcoin, it's like, on a mass scale or whatever, like, they're already rich, man. They either washing some money or they're figuring out a passive way that snowball. You're like, come on, man. Like, I'm talking about like affiliate marketing. Shopify, you can get rich. Affiliate marketing. I'm trying to think of other ways you can get rich. Just high ticket sales in general. High ticket sales, a high ticket service, high ticket services, mentorship. Yeah, you can get rich being a mentor. Life coaching, personal trainer. Yep, you can get rich doing that because you got a good salary, you got mentorship, you got clothing, you got merchandise. Yeah, you can get rich with personal training. I think personal trainers are great. Like, if I see like a fitness guy and I see that he's rich, like, I clap. Like, I applaud that shit. Like, I applaud physical trainers that get rich because I know what comes with that. Like, me being a military vet, I understand, like, the fitness shit. That shit is tough. Like, it's tough to be in fitness and to train people too. And like most fitness trainers, they have to train people that's in shape. Like, you would think like people who train in fitness, they train people who are fat. Like, no, they train people who's already in some kind of shape. They're just improving them, right? So there's a psychological aspect into that. And like, I could never do that. Like, I respect that shit. I respect somebody who can like come and wake people up and tell them get off your ass and work and you do this because I'm a physical trainer. Like, I respect that shit. So anybody who gets rich on physical training. But I'm trying to think of other ways like you can get rich. I forgot the title of this video, of this episode again. But I'm just going to keep going on different ways you can get rich. Online. And OnlyFans girl. Yeah, that's another one. OnlyFans girls. Yeah, and OnlyFans girls. That's why I don't think being an OnlyFans girl is like skill or amazing, but it's a way to get rich. I just don't think it's amazing. Like, I just think it's just simp shit. It's just some simp dudes who just give money to a girl because she's beautiful and curiosity and money. Like, but I mean, it happens. I'm just saying. That's just how I feel. Like, but I know, like, I worked for OnlyFans girls and all of them, so I know why they make the money. I know because everybody knows that. But I'm just saying, me being who I am, I don't see any skill into that shit. Because if you give a man a photo of a girl, it's like boom, like he's gonna like, come on.